Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm Oscar de Los Santos, the House Democratic leader here with the House Democratic Caucus. We have a very clear and simple message today. The House Republican proposal that you will see in the Appropriations Committee today is a joke and a farce. This is not the bipartisan budget that Democrats, Senate Republicans, and Governor Hobbs have been negotiating in good faith for weeks. Let's be clear about what is happening. House Republicans have been completely and totally missing in action from budget negotiations for weeks. In fact, while House Democrats were hard at work in bipartisan negotiations, David Livingston, the House Appropriations Chairman, left Arizona to stay at his vacation home in Michigan. Now, in a desperate attempt to become relevant to the budget, House Republicans have introduced this sham, written haphazardly behind closed doors to appease the far-right Freedom Caucus. And as you would expect, it is awful. The sham proposal cuts $50 million from healthcare, ripping away health insurance for thousands of vulnerable Arizonans, including children and people with disabilities. The sham Republican proposal cuts hundreds of millions of dollars from Arizona hospitals. The result? Hospitals that serve rural and tribal Arizona could very well close, and Arizonans could die. The sham proposal also robs our students and our teachers. Their plan cuts funding for public schools, ripping away at least $60 million for books and classroom materials. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Frankly, shame on them. This is a desperate and pathetic political stunt. It is not a serious proposal and not a real path forward. House Democrats reject it, the governor rejects it, and even Senate Republicans reject it. In fact, John Kavanaugh, the Senate Republican budget chair, has shamed House Republicans for their incompetence and refusal to negotiate in good faith. Senator Kavanaugh says that, quote, for the first time in 20 years, House Republicans are MIA from budget negotiations. Meanwhile, Democrats have been hard at work at the real negotiating table, working to deliver a bipartisan budget that works for all Arizonans. It won't be perfect. No budget is. But even with limited resources, it will better reflect our state's shared values and address our state's most pressing concerns. We look forward to continuing that hard work and passing a true bipartisan budget that puts Arizona's hardworking families first. But today's sham Republican budget is just a farce and a joke. Thank you very much. Now it's my honor to introduce Marisol Garcia.